Welcome back everybody again. Today we are going to do revision on what is that? Calendar. So revision on calendar, this is part 2. So now we're going to do is years, leap years, decades and centuries. These, okay? Years and leap years go in the category of years only. So we're going to do years, decades and centuries. When I say years, means the category of both years and leap years. Okay? Start. Wait for a second, please. Okay, now it's better. Start. So now, let's just start. Should I question and rough page once I do in this? I mean, every time once I do in a slate or in anything. So question page and rough page. I think if you have a slate, then you can write. If you want to write in the slate. Just using a darker pencil. I'm using 4B pencil. It's not really dark, but yeah. I can't write. And ruler too. Question page on the left where I give questions. And if you want to do any work, we'll do the work together. And rough page on the right. For the gigantic test, I'll give you some questions. On the worksheets that are print from the laptop. So that I'll give you for the exam. Not the exam, for the gigantic test. So once I'll show you the worksheet on the video, and then you will see. Okay, then you will see the answers. I will give it in my shorts. Okay, I will give it in my shorts because I will not tell you the answers. I will tell you the answers in the video. Okay, because if I tell you the answers in the short, it's very short time, and if I tell you in the video, it's very long time. So the question page. Okay. For the question page, let's see. Proceed. I'm giving you a question. This is the one we done in the previous one, part 1. If you have not seen it, see in this part 2 too. Here we have this question. Here it is written, see the question properly. Okay, you can see. Oh, what about copies? I am reading it aloud if you can't see. 25 years equals dash decades plus dash years is equal to dash decades. After the first equal to, there is dash decades plus years, dash years. But after the second equals to, it's only dash decades. So how will you solve this? Simple. In the first one after the first equals to is dash decades plus dash years. So how can you figure out this? See, if you want to break 25 years and you're going to know later how many decades are there, really? You'll see the tens place. What is the tens place in the number here? 2. If it was 125 years, then what will you do? We'll look at the tens place? No. Actually, we'll look. But if there's any digit on the left of the tens place, when you figure out the decades of 2 years, then you'll also figure out that, but not in the right, not the ones place. Okay? So how many decades are there? There are 2 decades. And how many remaining are there? 5. So how many years? 5. 5 years. Now this is only dash decades. To figure out how 10 years equals 1 decade. So 1 equals how many decades? 1 by 10 decades? Yeah. So what is 1 by 10? 0.1. We want to figure out it in decimal, from fraction to decimal. 0.1. If we take same as 10 years, it will be 10 by 10, which will give us 1. So once we are taking 25, we're going to divide this 25 by 10. How? 10 by 10. Once we are taking fractions, we'll put the numerator as the dividend and the denominator as the divisor. We are dividing by the denominator, which is 10 every time. So we want to divide 25 by 10. What will be our answer? Just shift the decimal point one place. And if there's a 0 in the end, cut the 0. If you shift also now, point after point, if there is a 0 and after that 0 is no other digits, it means the same number. Like 1.0, it means only 1. 25 divided by 10 will be 2.5. Means 2.5 decades. You can see the answers all here. Oh! Now I'm going to give another question fast. Only in 6 minutes. This is really easy. You can solve it. I'll give you a hard one. But you can solve this too. If you want to see, this is really easy, you know. Okay. If you see this question here, I'm reading it aloud if you can't see. Dash centuries is equal to 636 years times 100. Now what is year times 10? 1 year times 10? It's 1 decade. What is 1 year times 100? 1 century. So you can solve this really easy. This is really easy. To cut the years times 100, or I'm not cutting it. Okay. You will also not cut. Let's just see. What is your answer here? 636. And it says 636 years times 100. Means 1 year times 100 is 1 century on the right. And in the left is also centuries of the equal. So we have only left here is 636. So write it in the blank or dash, whatever. So our answer is 636 centuries is equal to 636 years times 100. I'm not writing 100. I'm not writing 100 years, because if I write, it will be years square. So I'm not writing. That's a time rule. Now I've completed. I want to tell about the few things, for the important things that you will do. And inequalities you will start from the next video, video 81. Okay, this is video 80. Okay, now there's 2 important things that you need to do. Okay. The first important thing is, see my description, do everything. And the second important thing is, what is that? Yeah, see my community one. Okay, you will see my community one and learn everything. Because if you see my community one, you need to learn everything for a gigantic test. Because that thing only question will come. So you will answer it properly. Okay. And the date I don't know when it will print. So I will write the date. What is today's date? Then I will do it. Okay. So now that's all for today. Bye.